Established in 2017, Octominer is an international mining hardware company. They manufacture and engineer the best mining equipment in the industry and supply rigs to some of the largest mining farms around the world. Their GPU mining rigs also integrate with the top crypto operating systems like HiveOS, MinerStat, and Simple Mining. All parts come with an international 1-year warranty. Exciting news! They will be adding ASIC miners for sale to their website soon and launching a new product built specifically for ASIC home miners. Please visit octominer.com or email support@octominer.com for questions.
More fun, interesting topics with the new FTX chief saying crypto exchange could restart. Now, there has been here recently an increase in price of the FTX token. And now, according to the Wall Street Journal, in his first public interview since taking over the failed cryptocurrency exchange, John J. Ray III said that he is open to the idea of rebooting operations. And once again, we are going to have to research this because, of course, Wall Street Journal is going to block us, because that is how they function as well. But we'll get up another option here. Rooters will probably be good. That'll get us everything we need out of this, I think. Let me make sure we have the full article here. Yeah, that looks good to me. So, bankrupt crypto exchange FTX is looking into the possibility of reviving its business, Chief Executive Officer John Ray told the Wall Street Journal on Thursday. Ray, who took over the reins in November, has set up a task force to explore restarting FTX.com, the company's main international exchange, he said in an interview with the Wall Street Journal. The CEO also told the Journal that he would look into whether reviving FTX's international exchange would recover more value for the company's customers than his team could get from simply liquidating assets or selling the platform. FTX's native token FTT surged nearly 30% after the report. So if you're wondering what the surge was for it, of course it was this report. He says, quote, "I'm glad Mr. Ray is finally paying lip service to turning the exchange back on after months of squashing such efforts," end quote. FTX founder and former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried said in a tweet. Continues to say, I'm waiting for him to finally admit FTX US is solvent and give customers their money back, Bankman-Fried added. A legal representative for FTX did not immediately respond to Reuters' request for a comment. Bankman-Fried has been accused of stealing billions of dollars from the exchange's customers to pay debts incurred by his crypto-focused hedge fund, Alameda Research. He has pleaded not guilty to fraud charges. The future customer funds, however, remains unclear. Earlier this week, FTX said in a report to creditors that hackers stole about $415 million in crypto from its international and U.S. exchanges since its bankruptcy in November. I gotta throw that tinfoil hat on like I did with NiceHash. When are people going to start getting caught and be held accountable for hacking their own shit? Like it's like almost to the point to where it's painfully obvious. And usually the guy like either goes down or disappears completely, right? Or steps down from the company, best case, like you get with like the takeover ownership on NiceHash, right? And it's like, well, it's under new ownership, so just don't worry about what happened in the past. Ignore it and trust us. And like, that just feels like what's going to happen with FTX now, right? They're going to stand it back up. They're going to say, well, it was that one guy, ignore it. Also, all those funds were stolen. So oopsies, we can't pay it back. Sorry. The customers will get no recourse. And at the same time, the company will just restand up and suffer zero consequences. This happens time and time again with centralized platforms. And if you are principal based in crypto, it should be completely obvious that anything that is centralized succumbs to this type of behavior, because people naturally end up in a position where even if they're not fully corrupt or have the best of intentions in the first place, you still have the people problem. And that's what we talk about in crypto a lot. Like, that applies to coins as well. You can have the best intentioned crypto project, but the fact of the matter is that it always has the human problem. And if we ignore that fact, then we put ourselves into positions that are compromised, right? Especially when it comes to finances, that means that you put yourself in a compromised position financially, because we all have that tendency to kind of ignore the principles, right? It goes back to, a great book that I've been rereading now is like the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I think it helps a lot in cryptocurrency because you can start to write down your mission statement within crypto. You can start to write down, what your principles are, what you should be working on within it. And it's definitely helped me a lot as well recently as we go through the bear market. So I highly recommend it. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. You can check out the full episode here or more crypto content down here. Also, I'd like you to check out my locals page at sonofatech.locals.com, where you can become a member for free or choose to be a $5 a month supporter that unlocks additional content.